He's ready to kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. And he was hit just as he released it.
My boy D-Tay, what's the deal, baby?
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football.
You see what the fuck going on, Twiz?
And then the pass rush gets home.
I bought the same shit, different toilet.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Looking to fire. He lets it fly. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they
What you on,
missed a big
cuz?
chance on that one.
What a play by the defender. That
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be in GTA when it drop.
Man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender
For sure.
who makes the play.
2K, not so much. I'm gonna be fucking with college this year. I ain't fuck with it last year, so
That goes his way again.
I already got a natty. Now I'm going for top 100.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off it.
Yeah, gang, I'm going crazy for sure.
Completely avoidable
What you on?
penalty.
You got college football?
Track of the play clock.
You bought a bundle for GTA or 2K?
The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Hell yeah, bro. Buy that bitch, bro.
Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. On the run, it's Jackson. Makes a man miss. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks.
Boat.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script.
Get him out of here, cuz. Early. Get him out of here, cuz. I ain't fucking with these niggas, man. Get niggas out quick. Hey, niggas don't even feel like they stand a chance with me, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I should be what 5-1 right now. Motherfucking shit lagged out on me though. It's cool. Yeah, D-Tay, once you get college, bro, come fuck with me, gang. We got a whole dynasty going on.
takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
That nigga shoes hard, I ain't gonna lie.
The run inside. It's Benjamin. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's not a surprise who made that play. And this is just the opening drive, but we're going to hear his name a lot. He flies all over the field, shows up in the run, shows up in the pass. Big-time playmaking linebacker that every time you turn on the tape, you see him.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. All the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let him lead you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
And he tacks on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's going to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
And that's a really difficult route to handle if you can get a big fella working the outside in the corner like that.
No doubt, because he runs upfield first and then makes a beeline towards the sideline. So whether it's man or zone, you can throw that football away from the defender and make some big plays.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Back to throw, it's Rainer. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Terrapins want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He's got it. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. Breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose.
Get him out of here too. Not playing with niggas, bro. Trap queen. What? Yeah, and I put that beam, on his head, cause I'm a fiend for a win. Yeah, I do it in. I don't give a fuck, man. These niggas really hams. Put them on the gram. Yeah, this shit is lamb. Hold on. I really get the spazzing on the beat. Really get the spazzing on the CFB 27. Yeah, these niggas already know what's up with Stovey G. They say I'm a great. Because I am. Because I am a great. Because I am. What? Huh? Turn me up. Show me my opponent. Man, I swear to God, these niggas don't really want it.
Kick off first, and here we go. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. To throw, it's Rayner. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field to cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes through, swats the ball to the ground.
Back to pass on second down. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Bringing it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Unloads quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. Apparently, line number one on the game plan, attack, now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Making side adjustments here. Here's Sellers to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Got him downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Sellers rushes on him, fires into the end zone. Looking to the end zone, it's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read.
He's got it.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fellow a little while to get to that area of the field, so you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
And a lapse in concentration will back them up 5, but still a 1st and goal. Fights off a defender. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
How do you take the crowd out of the game?
Don't click off, bro.
Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run.
It's my longest game, bro.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way back.
This offense starts deep in a hole. Looking to throw on 1st down. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble, and he's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead he gives up the big safety.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Tight end now in motion. Throwing Sellers. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Here's a heat. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Bunch formation for these receivers. start the drive with a pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And not surprised at all, man. You force the turnover, great field position, and you get aggressive. You try to throw the football on the first play. This is that little fringe area, man. That 30 to 50-yard line, you got a lot of space to still throw.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, looking to pass. Fires on the run. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Offense in a bunch formation. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense has to stay out of that neutral zone. It's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Lets it fly. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He's looking to pass. Going for 6. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Running inside, it's Jackson. Turning it on! Touchdown, Buckeye! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards...
GG's.
That's like, what, 30 minutes?
New Albany. Hell yeah, that's down there Dublin, I think. Damn near. Shit, Dublin like 30 minutes.
Buckeyes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Bunch formation for these receivers. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got a man, it's Clark. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Looking to throw, it's Griffin. Tight end finds a soft spot. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He breaks a tackle. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Going over the top. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Trying to take it back. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Quarterback making checks. Here's Sellers to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. In the red area, it's Jackson. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Got his man, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Runs through the tackle. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And this is a really good job of getting on the perimeter so quickly. When you run these tosses, you get away from the big boys. And when you got speed in the backfield, let them do the rest, right? Flip it to them, let them get outside, let them run the football, make a big gain. When you got speed at the running back spot, you definitely want to toss it to him and get him on the perimeter.
That's caught. It's Clark. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Give to the back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And, man, the big fella's up. They don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Miners.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. High game, but what about this call? Going for an onside kick here in the first half. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. Busts through behind his pad. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You've got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And the extra point was good. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. Rides the option, he keeps it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Griffin. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Look out, he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Nice play offensively. You go with the toss to the left, and how about the blocking downfield by the wide receiver on that play? If you're going to run to the perimeter, you got to have guys doing work downfield for you, and they had it on that one.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got him in the flat. Oh, what a move. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This time, there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man.
Touchdown, UTEP! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Good gain there, picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort, nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
I think that's a decision the head coach is going to look back on and wish he had done the other thing and just kick it way down the field. You've got a tie game. We've got so much football left to play here in the second half. Instead, because you don't get the onside kick, your opponent is now set up in really nice field position to go down, score, and take the lead.
Motion from the wideout. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Hines is tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
That's a big 3rd down get by the offense there, because obviously being in field goal range, had they not gotten it, a field goal would have tied the game. But now that you've converted it, You've got an opportunity to take the lead and seize a ton of momentum in this game.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. Throws toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Finding an escape route. Makes it past the marker. Lots of room to run. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, UTEP. And that one will give them the lead. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap.
Fuck Cub.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They got on the ball, but I believe he touched it before it went 10 yards, and there is a flag on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Might be calling a hot route. Sellers. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Works the middle of the field. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Sellers from the gun on third down. That one comes out hot down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
4th down, Sellers. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing, Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Buckeye! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Buckeyes with an answer. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Looking downfield, it's Griffin. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Complete downfield. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Got a little grass. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. Just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game on the toss play.
From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. Touchdown, Miners. They've got the lead here in the 4th. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
There you go. Give me that kickoff, nigga. I'm being a weirdo.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Play fake, Sellers. He'll throw it. He's got the tight end. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. The run inside. It's Jackson. Got enough for the first. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Might as well give it to him again. At the 40, there he goes. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Looking for room, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Here's Sellers to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Quick release on the RPO. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The Buckeyes with an answer. And now they're going to go for 2 and the possible win, and this crowd rises up to try to make it tough. Sellers throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and the try for 2 and the attempt to take the lead does not work in the final seconds. Just under 30 seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And that's not a surprise to anybody, including the defense, that they turn and they give it to their running back, who they've been giving it to all game long. Up front, the offensive line, they deserve a ton of credit.
Run a play, bitch.
This rushing attack has been lethal, and I'm not surprised that's how they end this one.
Yeah, run that if you got to.
And that's the kind of guy, too, David, you want at the end of the game, because he wants the ball into his hands to ice this thing. He's looking over the sidelines before that play call. He's like, give it to me. Let me finish this thing and win this game for us. And that's exactly what happened.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure it just doesn't happen next week.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.